Hi guys, I know my mom promised you a professional artist to paint you guys some. Well, hold up. My hoop earring is hitting my mic. Okay, starting off. Um, what am I doing here? Oh, okay. So I'm taking some blue paint and I'm watering it down onto a canvas, and I'm starting with our base layer. I don't show you the reference photo till about 3 minutes in, so hold tight on that. Trust me. So we're just watering this layer down. I was close to out of blue paint, so we're just really stretching it, like when my mom puts water in the orange juice jug to stretch it for another breakfast. So we're just gonna keep watering this paint down. It actually looks superb. Here you can see my fingers doing that little rock on right down there. Um, wow. Yeah, we're just making light areas, we're making dark areas, giving it dimension. You can also just do this, um, without watering it down, and it'll make it all one color. I thought it was something fun, fresh for the springtime to do a little bit of, um, a more textured base. So, if you're tired of watching me paint this, I am too. I think I clip out here. Okay, now it's dry, not glossy anymore. Reference photo, pause it. We had to speed this video up. Okay, I'm taking a pencil here and I'm drawing where I want the middle of the flowers to be. So I'm doing little baby ovals. And again, my fingers are doing that really weird thing at the bottom. Super sorry about that. Um, yeah, we're just painting little ovals where we want the middle of the flower to be. We're going to start with the middle of the flower because it's easiest to do that. I'm using, also can't see that, some dark yellow. Oh, and here I am doing sign language. Um, yeah, so if anyone can translate that for me in the comments. I'm just painting little tiny circle ovals, um, little half circles for the flowers that are painting upward, and I'm doing full circles for the flowers painting not painting, facing towards me. Here I'm pointing at things. Yeah, so I'm just doing them all the same color. Yeah, that's a little half circle. Um, Here I am freestyling because I didn't think it looked very good. Okay, washing off the brush. Now we're getting out white paint. What's next? Girly. Okay. I'm flicking paintbrushes. This is the paintbrush I'm using. I'm explaining it in detail, but Uh, okay, now we're painting the petals. I'm doing large open teardrop shapes and just connecting them to the base of the flower. So for the ones that are facing upward toward the sky, I'm just doing petals on the bottom half and just kind of radiating, I don't know if that's a word, radiating them outward. I'm doing two hands right now. Um, uh, yeah, you can see that. And then for the ones that oh yeah, for the ones that are facing more towards the front, I do little tiny petals at the top and then the longer teardrop petals like the other one. So that gives it like the dimension of um, it facing more towards us. Absolutely none of the words that I'm saying are making sense. Sorry, Mom. Um, Now I just did that, and now I'm gonna clip to me with them all finished. So I hope that helps. What are we doing now? Oh, we're making the stem color. So I added a little baby pinch of green to the white, and I think you wanna start with his like start uh light with it. 'Cause it's a lot easier to go darker than to go um, lighter. I also added a little tiny pinch of red to create a little bit of a more neutral green than bright green. And now I'm flicking the brush again. So artistic. And now we are painting little flower stems. I'm doing them thin, just coming from in between two petals. Okay, so you don't want to do all of the stems stick straight. I give some of the flowers a little dash of scoliosis to make them a little more natural. I'm also using different shades of green to help give a little bit of dimension to the flowers, adding a few leaves, and also noticing it looks nothing like the reference photo. So make it however you want. My mom asked for a springtime painting, and because I didn't want to paint snowdrifts that represent spring in Wyoming, I thought this would be a little like cute thing to remind yourself that Wyoming is quite possibly the worst place to be in the springtime. Oh, I'm doing leaves, sorry. Oh, and now I've done them all. So now I did little leaves everywhere. I'm so sorry. I added some dark spots. I added some lighter spots. I made little droopy leaves. This is the worst tutorial of all time. Now we're adding dimension to the middle of the flower. I don't know. Oh, got a text message. Um, uh, okay, so now we take the brown and I'm adding a little bit of that green, light green to the brown just to kind of make it more neutral, as you can barely see right there. Um, oh yeah, look at the paintbrush. Can't see anything on it. And now I'm just adding little dots to the base of the flower um, to give it some shadow. I think I did a really cool tutorial voice when I was recording this um, and talked about why the shadow goes right there, but ain't nobody got time for that right now, so I'm just telling you that's where the shadow goes. So I actually hated the first one I did, so keep watching. There will be a better. Um, they'll start to look better. So then I started just um, using a more dry brush. I didn't use as much paint to stipple the brown in there. Yeah, gosh, that looks good. This is my first time painting this, so I just kind of went for it. I just sent it and I just said, well, I'll give her something, you know? So yeah, I'm just stippling. That makes them look a little more pronounced, so they don't look so flat. Okay, and so then once we have the shadows added to the flower, make any changes that you feel necessary. I think it looks pretty cute. I'm so glad I got to do this. It was so much fun, and I hope you guys post pictures of your springtime painting in the comments. I would love to see it. I had so much fun doing this. Thanks, Mom, for recruiting me and calling me an artist. That was a big morale boost. All right, so that's the finished product. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a happy and safe quarantine. I'll see you guys later.